The Tale of the Greedy Investor. In the financial district of New York City, there was a well-known investor named Marcus Tate. Marcus had built a reputation for his uncanny ability to pick winning stocks and make profitable deals. He lived in a luxurious penthouse, drove the latest sports cars, and was always dressed in the finest designer suits. However, his success was driven by an insatiable greed that knew no bounds. One day, Marcus heard about an emerging tech company, X, which was developing a groundbreaking product. The company's shares were modestly priced, and Marcus saw an opportunity to make a quick fortune. He invested heavily, buying up as many shares as he could. As X began to gain traction and the product neared its launch, the stock price started to climb. Most investors would have been satisfied with the substantial profits Marcus was already making, but not him. He wanted more. He decided to leverage his entire portfolio, borrowing millions to buy even more shares, convinced that the stock price would continue to skyrocket. However, Marcus failed to thoroughly research the company. He was so blinded by the potential for massive returns that he ignored warning signs and red flags. X was indeed innovative, but it was also facing significant technical challenges and financial difficulties. The company's leadership was inexperienced, and there were internal conflicts that threatened its stability. The day before the product launch, X held a press conference to announce a significant delay due to unforeseen issues. The news sent shockwaves through the market. X's stock price plummeted overnight, wiping out a significant portion of Marcus's investment. Panic set in among investors, leading to a massive sell-off. The more people sold, the more the stock price dropped. Marcus, now heavily leveraged, found himself in a precarious position. His assets were tied up in the now devalued stock, and he owed millions to creditors. Desperate, Marcus tried to unload his shares, but it was too late. The stock had fallen so low that he couldn't even cover his debts. Within days, Marcus's fortune evaporated, leaving him bankrupt. His luxurious lifestyle came to a sudden halt. The penthouse, the cars, the designer suits, all were repossessed to pay off his creditors. Marcus found himself alone, with nothing but the clothes on his back and a tarnished reputation. Reflecting on his downfall, Marcus realized that his greed had been his undoing. He had overreached, blinded by the allure of greater wealth, and ignored the basic principles of prudent investing. Instead of securing his fortune, his greed had led to his ruin. Marcus decided to start over, this time with a different approach. He took a modest job at a local financial advisory firm, using his experience to help others avoid the mistakes he had made. He focused on building a stable, honest career, emphasizing the importance of due diligence and moderation in investment. Over time, Marcus rebuilt his life, though in a much humbler fashion. He found contentment in his new, simpler lifestyle, realizing that true wealth wasn't measured by the amount of money one had, but by the wisdom to use it wisely. The moral of the story is, greed often overreaches itself. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe so we can produce more stories like this one.